What remains to be at the center stage is how the politics has continued to be at the center stage. As India has completely cut out Pakistan, all direct and indirect imports have been banned. These are some of the measures that India has taken as a response to the terrorist activities that have been seen and witnessed in the recent days. India has suspended all the postal exchanges with Pakistan, and our airspace has been declared a no-fly zone for Pakistan. And in the latest development, India has cut off the water flow to Pakistan from the Baglihar Dam on the Chenab River and is preparing to taper down runoffs from the Kishanganga project on the Jhelum, following through on its decision not to allow a single drop from going to the neighboring country from the Indus Water. Along with the closure of the Attari-Wagah border, India also had decided upon many other punitive measures as a very strong response to the terrorist activities of the Pakistan. And that is why, in fact, this has irked the political and the military leadership of the Pakistan, which continues to be in a state of panic, dialing the leaders and the official leaders of many states, holding meetings with them, and also convening a special emergency session, assembly session of the parliament. Aditya Wadhawan is there with me live on the broadcast. Aditya, what are you picking up as far as this latest development, India's closure of all the airspace and its port is concerned, also banning all the postal exchanges with Pakistan?
Step that India has taken, after banning the Pakistani flight from entering Indian airspace. The Indian government has also suspended all postal services with Pakistan, and have also stopped all the imports, all the other things with Pakistan. At this juncture, the idea is to weaken Pakistan economically, because by closing all the ports, the Pakistani ships won't be able to use the Indian ports for facilitating their trade, which will in turn hit Pakistan's already worsened economy. Simran, if we look this into a wider picture, India, it is by severing diplomatic ties with Pakistan, India is pushing Pakistan to an all-time low level, which will further accentuate Pakistan's problem, because its economy it is already on the verge of being blacklisted. Pakistan is already on the verge of being blacklisted by the FATF. It has remained in the past in the grey list. Now all these steps will further create a serious problem for Pakistan in the times to come. Yes, Simran.
All right, Aditya, thank you very much for sharing more details. Now, viewers, this is what Pakistan is up to. As it mulls in complete panic, Pakistan President Asif Ali Zardari has summoned an urgently assembly session. Second, Imran Khan's PTI has boycotted the government invitation to attend the briefing. Pakistan Prime Minister Sharif has rejected Pakistan link to Pahalgam while in conversation with his Malaysian counterpart. Turkish naval ship arrives at the Karachi port, and Pakistan calls for an emergency UNSC meeting expected today. Iranian Foreign Minister Syed Abbas Araghchi has arrived in Pakistan as well. These are some of the latest, in fact, developments that Pakistan is up to, as they also completely resolve and completely continue to express that they are ready for any response to India's retaliation. And at many fronts, the Pakistani leadership has also maintained that any kind of measures that India is going to take is going to yield an act of war from the side of Pakistan. But what remains to be the reality on the ground is a complete, in fact, mismanagement along the political and the military leadership. A.K. Sivach is joining me live on the broadcast. Defense Major General A.K. Sivach is there with me live on the broadcast. I appreciate you joining me on the broadcast, sir. Now, these are some of the latest developments that Pakistan has been up to in the last 24 hours, or if we have to say, in fact, in the recent times, with now the Iranian foreign minister making a visit to Pakistan. There is also the Turkish help that has been given at the port in Karachi, the Pakistan dialing the UNSC calling for the urgent meeting, and then the political leadership now also deciding to convene a special assembly session. This completely gives a signal that Pakistan is in a state of panic. How do you react to this?
Absolutely correct. No doubt, Pakistan seemingly looks to be in a panic mode. It is trying to now do three things. One is it's trying to contact as many as countries possible, trying to put pressure that they should speak to India and try to diffuse the situation. They are also going to United Nations Security Council for closed-door meeting, and they are trying to now convey that we are a victim and India is about to attack on us. So mediate in this. That possibility of mediation is not there, but certainly Pakistan will try its best. It has gone also to Russia. The foreign minister or the ambassador of Pakistan to Russia also tried to tell Russia the way they have basically had a contact with both the country in Tashkent after 65 war, and they were done the mediation. They must do the mediation now also. Same way Russia is also denied. At the same time, they are also going to Turkey. They are getting a lot of material support in terms of arms and ammunition. So the point is, it is twofold. One is they are trying to collect arms and ammunition from as many countries as possible. Second thing is they are trying to now get the pressure put to the third countries, including United Nations. Now, how does it work out? That time will only tell. But certainly, it looks like that Pakistan certainly is in a panic mode, and there is no unity as far as the political parties are concerned. Even once they are calling a special meeting, the PTI is refused to basically attend that. So it shows that they are not on the same page, and they are trying to play a victim card. But I don't think the world is with them. India has, in a very systematic manner, has isolated Pakistan, and in action which India has done, whether it is economic in terms of Indus Water Treaty that we held it and based, there will be a shortage of water in Pakistan in time to come. Then we diplomatically try to put pressure on Financial Action Task Force to put them on a grade list. United Nations, we are trying to convey that put Pakistan as a terrorist state due to number of terrorist activity what Pakistan is involved. And third thing is we are trying to tell IMF not to give them a bailout, because this bailout make them more stronger in helping the terrorism. So I suppose this is affecting on ground, and now will be you can say a military operation, a kinetic operation, when and where, that one can't say. But one thing is very certain, it will be far bigger than what it happened after Uri and Pulwama. The reason is simple. This time it is not only the terrorists, but also those who are sponsoring and training and motivating and financing them, that is Pakistan Army and ISI. So no doubt about it, Pakistan is in a panic mode, and Pakistan is in a state of emergency and mobilization. It costs money. They can't sustain that. The point is their foreign reserve is just $14 billion. And every week you have to spend $1.3 billion only for mobilization. Can Pakistan afford? The longer it carries on, what situation for Pakistan? And second thing, what has happened is, by having a sort of a relationship not going in the same way with India, they have to move troops from their western border, especially from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan, and their CTP is hurting them, BLA is hurting them, and it seems the BLA will manage to get the freedom of Balochistan in time to come. So the point is, Pakistan is in a deep trouble, deep problem, panic mode, trying to now find friends and trying to go to each and everyone, save us from India. But the fact is, they are not the victim of terrorism, they are perpetrators of terrorism. That's what India is now trying to convey to everyone. And we have been quite successful. And now they are waiting that the other countries should mediate. I don't think anyone will come. There is no friend of Pakistan. Total Muslim world is with us, except China, Turkey and Azerbaijan. No one is with Pakistan as of today.
Major General A.K. Sewaj, thank you very much for, in fact, giving us the detailed comment on the brewing situation.